Hello everyone, this is Loopyless and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We are building a lion habitat today, so if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff. And I'm very, very excited for you to see the finished product here because I worked very hard on this one. I worked precisely with this rockery. Now the plan here is to have the barrier hidden away, and you will see it slowly vanish as I pile up the rocks, and then we get to see the lions playing around in the new habitat. So that is great. Sadly, the beta is ending very soon, and progress does not carry on, which is a bit unfortunate, but I do believe you can put things up on the workshop and they should stay there. It's just whether they will be working in the finished game. But fingers crossed, that is the hope, that they do carry on and does work and everything. But enough about that, let's talk about this. So right now I'm basically, the initial plan I had was just to barrier off the rocks on one side. But I did decide to do it all around. I decided to put that little extra effort in just to really give it a bit more pizzazz than any other habitat that I've done. I mean, we've got the zebra habitat, I'm very happy with that, and you can see that over there. If you haven't seen that video, that was the last one that I put up before this one, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to do so. Added a little island thing for the zebras. A little bit different for our lions. We have a little tiny watering hole on a raised terrain. So that's quite nice, and you will see that they do make use of it. I was surprised to get footage of that, but they do, they really do. And yeah, basically, I'm just really happy with this. And you're gonna really like this finished product, you really will. Anyway, yes, I have been loving this game, as you can probably tell. I have uploaded so many videos on it, and I don't think I'm gonna stop. Well, I have to stop when the beta stops, but you know, I mean, when it gets fully released on the 5th of November, I will be returning with more content on this game for sure, because I am, well, I guess you could say I'm a little bit addicted. But you know, that's with any game really. When you get attached to a game like this, it's a very powerful tool. Simulation games is a bit of a what's the word? Oh, it's a bit of a temptation of mine. I love simulation games. I love The Sims. I love, well, I guess RimWorld's counted as a simulation game, isn't it really? Because it simulates a colony. Yes, those are the big ones that I really love, and this is another big one that I really, really do love. And I loved Zoo Tycoon 2 back in the day, and Zoo Tycoon 1, I played that a bit, but of course I was a little bit older when Zoo Tycoon 2 came out. Not to say that I'm a very old lady now. I was born pre-2000, but I'm not an old lady, not yet. Some of you under the age of 18 may see me as an old lady. Not an old lady, don't have grey hair, don't have the grey hairs coming through yet. I'm very much quite young. Oh gosh, I'm rambling. But yeah, if you see here, I'm trying my best to maintain a couple of ways to get up to this little watering hole up here. And I also made sure that the zookeepers could come in, because obviously they need to be fed. Not the zookeepers, the lions need to be fed. And I originally boxed that area in with rocks, and I completely forgot that actually, yeah, you need to feed the animals in the zoo. So I fixed that straight away when I noticed. So yeah, I love the rocks. The rocks really have an impact in this game, because the best thing is it doesn't count towards the plants. Some animals love a lot of plants, some animals don't like a lot of plants. So with the animals that require less plants, you want to give them more rocks. And rocks really do help, because it does give your habitat more of an impact. It makes it look more natural, and just the aesthetic of it is very, very appealing, I find. Maybe I go a little bit overboard with the rocks in this habitat, I'm not sure, but I really like the outcome, so in my opinion, I think it is worth the rocks. Now the reason I'm building up this area here is because I was worried that blocking off this corner so they couldn't get down and get trapped. I will do something with it later, I wasn't sure what to do at this point. But I didn't want them to be able to climb up and over the rocks. That would not be ideal. We'd have a dangerous animal escaping and all of the visitors of the zoo would run out. So not necessarily what we want, not what anyone wants from a zoo. A lion escaping from its habitat. I mean, it's definitely a cause for concern if that is to actually happen. Oh gosh. Imagine, I can't. But yeah, of course, I'm doing the little rock thing where I put a little bit of nettles in between the rockery, make it a little bit natural. A few flowers here and there. Didn't go overboard again because the lions can't have too much nature for some reason. I went right to the edge of the percentage, which you'll see when I release one of these in here when I do the terrain. I could not add any more because it would go over into the red and then they wouldn't be happy. And so on and so forth. It's just a little bit awkward with the nature thing with the plants and stuff like that, but you work around it with the rocks. So ultimately, you're absolutely fine. It's all good, don't worry people. Rocks are your friends. You know, I once had a pet rock called Jerry. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I've never had a pet rock. But some of you might have, and that's okay. I'm just not a pet rock kind of person. But yeah, I'm more of a cat person, which is why I was so excited to do lions. Oh my god, I love lions. Lions are my favourite animal, my favourite, at least, big cat. They are just beautiful, and I remember when I was about 10, and I would be drawing them, like constantly trying to perfect how to draw them, and I still kind of love being able to draw lions here and there, like cartoony versions, not realistic, like I'm not that far into my artistic skills anymore at least, but yeah, I am a big fan of lions, so making this exhibit for them was a dream. Oh yeah, I did actually make a cave for them, which you will see right now. I haven't made a cave like this before, so it was a bit of a new experience, but I think I did okay. They have two ways of getting out of it. There's going to be a rock in the middle there by the tree, and then they can go up the slope on our left side, their right side if they're inside the cave, or they can go out the straight pathway, which is why I'm trying to curve that slope down, so it is easy enough for them to get out. Because obviously if they can't get out that side, there's no point in that slope being there, and I wanted that slope to have purpose. Now, the rockery, I wanted to make it look as natural as I possibly could. I am using the same rocks in the same places, but I am rotating so it doesn't look the same. But it is recommended. I know geekism. If you haven't heard of geekism. Oh, sorry, geekism. If you haven't heard of geekism, then he does some good Planet Zoo content as well. And he was saying how you want to turn your rocks and rotate them, use different rocks in the same place. You don't want to use the same one, or if you do, you want to rotate it, because otherwise it is going to look the same. And you don't want that, you want the natural look. Anyway, this cave is almost done. Oh my god, you get to see the lions soon! I'm so excited for you to see the lions in this habitat. They love it. They really, really love it. And you are going to see it, and there's cubs as well, by the way. I want you to know that there are cubs, and you are going to love them, because I love them, and I am way too excited. I am way too excited. And here they are. Here is the family. We got Papa and Baby walking up. Oh my god, they love it. They literally walked around the entire habitat, and it's perfect because I got a family of 4. Mother, father, and 2 babies, and it was just perfect. I could see them all running around and they're enjoying every little aspect of it. They're jumping on the rocks, they're not escaping, which is great. I mean, I might have missed something somewhere and they probably will escape at some point, but we'll come to that as it goes. But yeah, I am extremely happy with how this turned out, and I think the lions are as well. And of course we have that raised platform for the visitors to see the lions. so it's even more perfect. They get to see the lions from that view, and that's just magical, I think, especially if you think of it. I think of it as if it was you viewing from that platform, and you have a real face-to-face experience with these beautiful, beautiful animals, and it's just amazing. If you want to see more Planet Zoo content by me, feel free to check out the other videos that I've got up at the moment. There will be more coming, especially after November the 5th when the game fully releases. That's going to be exciting, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you could like, comment, subscribe, share this video, I'd really appreciate that too. And I will see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.